You could still use him on a gadget play.
which he'd be mad as hell about. Like, I'm not a fucking receiver. You know he's thinking that in his head.
No, you let him develop as a quarterback.
But they would want a trick play to throw him out there. Think about it. He ain't gonna play at quarterback.
I mean, that's fine if you want to bring him in for a Wildcat, and it's gonna,
And then
get you that crucial.
And then he gets a Pat White treatment, and we know how that ended.
Okay, come on, bro. Don't compare Lamar to Pat White.
I'm not, but that injury could easily happen. He could get RG3'd. You don't want to put a dude in a position you want to be a franchise, put him in a gimmick situation. I don't like that take. That's kind of trash. Like for Tom Coughlin, I don't know.
Okay, your boy Aqib Talib,
Mr. Chain Snatcher.
Someone tweeted out that he's on the block, and Talib quoted the tweet and said, "Who's gonna come get me?" So give me a take or a tangent on that, because
I said it earlier to one of the first callers, Keith. I think it was Keith. It's simple. Get rid of Crabtree, bring in Aqib Talib, and just have him just be the bully that defense needs at corner. At this point, he's still an elite player. You can still put him out there and he'll produce for you. Man, you got him on one side, you got Conley on the other side, you got Obi. Like, they need someone to stabilize that unit, and Sean Smith is not doing it. It's not happening. Utah, don't trust a Utah defensive back. That includes safeties, Pete. But like, it's like, man, Aqib Talib, at this point, the world's his oyster. He can go wherever he wants. Wouldn't be surprised if he ended up with the Steelers, because Lord knows they need corners. Literally.
All right.
It's terrible. Their
Next
corners are
one.
trash.
Frank Gore, the Indianapolis Colts said that they will not re-sign him. They're not retaining him. Give me a take or attention on Frank Gore.
First off, can I have a round of applause and a serenation and a benediction and a couple prayers and a fat black woman singing in the choir? Shout out. No, you're not allowed to do that, Pete. Like, part of me wants to just start singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, because, man, someone needs to just take Frank Gore home, because he didn't deserve what he had to deal with in Indianapolis. Like, that offense was trash.
I'll give you a tangent, and
I'm not done yet. If I'm him, or if I'm his agent, run to the Green Bay Packers. Run to a contender.
he's done, bro. He needs to retire. He needs to ride off into the sunset.
No, he can still play, just like Marshawn. But when your offense is trash, literally, name a good Indianapolis Colts offensive line. Name a good
Okay.
Name a good one.
Let me just hop in here.
You can't. Like,
first off,
he can still play.
Frank Gore is one of the most respected players in the NFL.
Soon to be Hall of Famer.
That's facts, right? We already know that.
Can still ball.
The thing is, this draft class is so deep. It's gonna replace all these dudes, all these guys you're talking about.
In like 2 years, yeah, but
1 year,
bro.
This year.
If you say, okay, we need you to get the tough yards for us, he can average 4 yards a carry behind a
what
good
I'm
offensive
saying
line.
is, would you rather have Gore
don't do this to me
get cut in training camp, or would you rather have him just retire now, like Matt Forte?
Why you have to? Matt Forte didn't deserve that. What did Matt Forte do to you? Why you hate Tulane?
All right. Speaking of which, Matt Forte retired. So give me a take or attention on that.
Yeah, but again, Gore definitely should go to a contender. Green Bay in particular, perfect for your services.
Stop going back to Frank Gore, just like Frank Gore keeps going back to his highlights with the 49ers.
That's foul. You're a terrible human being.
He almost lost his job to some dude with the last name of Mack, who wasn't
Marlon Mack out of South Florida?
Yeah.
No, but he's actually going to be their future at running back, so that's not a bad thing. He's a great
but you're talking about the Colts, the team who botched a coaching hire. So
they botch a lot of things.
A team that has a quarterback who's barely throwing tennis balls
sure they
2 years after retirement.
Pretty sure they botched drug deals, too.
That has, owners who botch drug deals. So my point is, you saying he's the future is not saying a lot.
Yeah, but it's better for Frank Gore to leave. But anyway, to answer your question,
Forte.
Shout out to Forte retiring. I think he's a Hall of Famer. I know Andrew doesn't like that up in Boston, but yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. He carried every team offensively that he was on. Check the numbers. Anyway, your question again?
You just answered it. You
I
gave
thought
me
it
a
was,
take.
no, you had another underlying question.
I don't remember.
I feel like I'm gonna be mad because I'm
CTE's real.
It is, man. The headaches. I already feel dizzy.
All right, let's move on.
Sinus from that
Let's
food.
move on to the second rapid fire game we like to play. Touchdown or turnover. I'll give you a take, and you can tell me if it is a touchdown or if it is a turnover. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay.
I got one, but you can go ahead.
Tavon Austin is
Tavon Austin.
officially or unofficially cut from the Rams. Is this a touchdown
Excommunicado.
or a turnover?
I'd say it's a touchdown, but he doesn't score any. So
Shooter.
didn't miss one time. Shout out to West Virginia.
I'm gonna say this is a touchdown because you don't pay your backup running back even close to double digits.
He's
And
a
your
backup running
fourth
back
wide
now.
receiver.
He's a backup running back now.
I mean, he was. He led the
He's
league
Josh
in
Cribbs.
He led the league in jet sweeps.
He's shot. No, that.
I mean, it's a category.
I'm pretty sure that might be Jarvis Landry, but those are really just slant routes.
Damn,
I'm on fire today.
all right. Suo Cravens is on the trading.
Cravens. Yeah, they got to get him out of Washington.
Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
That's a touchdown. Just trade him to the Rams, bro. Have him revitalize his career.
Wow.
He should have stayed at USC, but, people don't listen. He should have went back for a senior year. And he should have been an All-American. He got robbed. He should have been an All-American his last year in college. But that's what happens when you don't commit to a position.
Rams head coach Sean McVay says he's not worried about getting Aaron Donald an extension. Touchdown or turnover?
Touchdown. He turned your franchise around, revamped your defense.
So wouldn't that make it a turnover because he should get him an extension as soon as possible?
No, you let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
If it wasn't for him, Donald would just be maybe collecting stats and being miserable. So then it's like it would become a problem. He already held out. You had to get a guy like McVay to believe in you, or for you to believe in him and be like, yo, man, I got your back. Don't worry. Just trust me on this. Wade Phillips is going to hold you down. He's going to hold the defense down. And then they just trade for Marcus Peters. You got to make that, he got to be like, okay, y'all serious now. You're actually putting contenders back here. And then I'm going to have even better stats because you are going to have to throw to not Marcus Peters. So good luck with that. But I like Ogletree at linebacker. They're probably going to draft somebody else at linebacker. That defense only gets better with that Marcus Peters trade. And they only swap, 4th-round picks? So, I mean, realistically, with Donald, he should be thanking McVay because he's made the Rams a hotspot destination for free agents. And money's going to be coming in. He's going to get paid. Whatever Khalil Mack gets paid, he's probably going to get paid more, if not around the same.
Which is why I think the Raiders are trying to get it done as soon as possible. Because otherwise...
No, because Donald wants to break the bank. And he will damn near own the city block when he's done.
Okay, Dez Bryant is expected to get cut this offseason.
Don't tell me. That's disrespectful. And if he does, the Raiders need to sign him ASAP.
Is this nah, hell nah. He ain't got no speed left, bruh.
But he can still catch. And
he's going to be in that Keyshawn.
He can fight still.
John Gruden
He can still
doghouse.
fight. He can fight still.
All right, so is that a touchdown or a turnover for the Cowboys?
It's a turnover for the Cowboys. What are you going to throw to your slow-ass white receivers and Terrence Williams out of Baylor? You're going to finally give Bryce Butler a chance?
Let's act like you don't love
Ryan Switzer and
Baylor, but all right.
I don't.
So do
Baylor
all
don't
those
love
podcasts with you loving Baylor just have an asterisk
how
on
many years
it?
ago was that?
Do all those just have an
How many
asterisk
years
on
ago
it?
was that?
Like, come on,
bro. That was like 3 head coaches. Yeah, that was like
we were calling you Baylor Berry for a minute. Like, you were
Man,
endorsed as the AD of Baylor.
I called Baylor's rise to prominence, and then I was like, "Oh, they gonna fall off because our Bryles doesn't."
Honestly, you
Phil
should.
Bennett don't coach. Like they don't have any defense.
Honestly,
And then
you
Sean
should be
Oakman-
RG3's PR guy at this point.
I could be, but he is killing fans on Twitter because he is the last Cleveland QB to win a game. So I mean, he got to
Yeah, man. Let's not let people forget that. So
Yeah. But anyway, we don't talk about Baylor. Okay? Just leave Baylor out of it.
All right, last one.
But no, Dez, yeah, the Cowboys have to keep him. What else you gonna do?
I'll agree with that. But
Draft a receiver? Okay.
last one. The Chargers, Anthony Lynn, head coach, since, they are sort of kind of in LA.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. The Chargers said they're willing to use a first-round draft pick on a quarterback. Anthony Lynn said no positions out of the question. So
The balls of that guy.
is that a touchdown or a turnover?
What position? What did they draft at? Weren't they like 8-8 or 7-9?
They were 9-7, and I think they're like in the middle.
I don't know, man. I don't know if Josh Allen's gonna fall that far. I don't really know if you want to be saying that. And Phillip Rivers is like, dude, what the f?
What one thing?
Who you gonna replace Phillip Rivers with? You got
Lamar?
Mike Williams.
Lamar.
No,
You
No.
even said Lamar makes
I don't-
hella sense for the Chargers.
no, I never said that. You're lying.
I'm pretty sure that was you.
That was not me at all. I would not want him to go to the Chargers. That is a bad fit. It's a bad fit when you're faster than your
disagree.
starting running back.
I disagree.
It's a bad fit when the quarterback is faster than a running back. Okay? If anything, they either got to really trade up to try to get a quarterback, or they got to really build up the rest of that offensive line. They really need to build that offensive line.
They're at 17. Like I
At
thought.
17? Oh,
Yeah.
they're screwed. They're not getting anybody.
They could get Lamar.
Bro, that's a bad fit when your right tackle's trash.
I disagree.
Like, yeah, what Forrest Lamp was hurt. He's going to be the other
I
starting
disagree.
guard.
You have all
Dan
those.
Feeney.
You have offensive
Bro,
line coming
their
up.
tackles are
The
garbage.
offensive line is coming up.
So you have to
You
draft
got
a tackle.
good receivers coming up. You
Yeah.
got a solid. You got a good defense. Not even a solid defense.
Bro.
You have a good defense.
You're going to tell me you want Barksdale as your starting right tackle?
No, their
You're gonna
tackles are trash. But Russell Okung was a Pro Bowler, so put a little bit of respect on his name.
A little
Not
bit.
not a full. Like you can leave off the T, but like
I'm going to give him a respect.
yeah.
You get a recipe. That's what you get.
All right, one
they
more.
They need to draft they need to protect and refortify that offensive line before they do anything. Talking about QBs. If it doesn't work this year, then yeah, save your draft picks, trade next year. But that's a bad idea.
OBJ wants $20 million. Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
That's a touchdown. Give that man his money.
Even though he didn't play all last year, and
Give
even though
that
his social
man
media game
his
is trash,
money.
and even though he's a little too friendly with
Give-
Drake for my liking.
First
but
off, light skinned niggas stick together. Calm down.
I guess.
They do. Light skinned men love each other.
Okay.
I mean that in the most like man love heterosexual way possible. Like they're loyal to one another. 'Cause they're light skinned. They know how hard it is out there. But nah, bro, he's an icon for young kids. He is a marketing. If you have him marketing, hell, your socks, you're printing free money. So all the endorsements he's getting off the field, you gotta, and the fact that he's one of the top 3 receivers in the league, you have to pay that man his money. You paid Antonio, you paid Julio, you have to pay Odell Beckham Jr. next. And yeah, homie, give me my $20 million. Somewhere Randy Moss and T.O. are
though.
clapping.
I want to see
yeah.
how he recovers first, and then
I don't
can
need to
talk
see anything.
extension.
I know what he was to your
And
offense.
you still have a franchise tag, and
Yes,
the
sir.
Giants might be trash and might have to rebuild.
when
so
he
I'm
wasn't
saying it's a
on,
turnover.
when
I'm
he
not
wasn't
paying him $20
playing,
million.
their team
I'm
was
not
trash.
paying him $20 million.
When he wasn't playing, their offense was trash. When he was playing,
And
at
it-
his best,
And if
they
he
damn
doesn't,
near-
and if he doesn't come back, he's Victor Cruz. So how about that?
that's disrespectful. Don't put that
All
in
right.
that man's life.
Let's end
You're
this.
a hater.
Let's
B.
end this segment on what is really a touchdown, man. Either way you look at it, Ryan Shazier, he says he's probably not going to play in 2018, but
Oh yeah, because we didn't know. We couldn't have guessed that.
that's not the point, man. The reason why it's a touchdown is because it's just good that man is like,
Walking again?
yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
I wouldn't be thinking about football right at that
And
point.
he does it. He needs to just get his life together, man. Just worry